Hello everyone and welcome to another video with me, Rays, and today we're talking about global news. It's Global News Day, which means I get to talk about stuff and make a video. Woo! Anyway, alright, so it's finally here. I think a lot of people have been waiting for this one. She is going to be such a monumental character on the global side. She is, of course, Robo Waifu. Yes, it's finally here, Regina. Regina is another one of those banners that has been kind of pushed back on the global side, it feels like, anyway. Global has just taken, had all of its exclusives and everything, and now, we're getting back into that JP banner cycle, and here she is, one of the most important and one of the biggest characters that I've ever regretted not getting when I was playing the game quite considerably. Back in the day, I remember going for Regina. I never really questioned how powerful she was going to be, but I think I underestimated her at the time. And considering I was purchasing Lapis back then, maybe I should have purchased, because she was just the unit that haunted me for quite possibly the longest time, and I really underappreciated how powerful Regina is. And that is true. That is still true. Regina is an incredibly powerful character that people have basically been using for a long time on the JP side, up until CG Noctis, as well as Adele. What's her name? Yeah, it's the Madame Adele. I didn't pick the music because, Sorceress Adele. No. That's something different. Anyway, Regina is coming with her posse of ladies to have their story event. First of all, Kroa. Now, this is kind of big for Freya fans out there. If you can see, Kroa is at the bottom. She is a 3-star that goes up to a 5-star, but big thing here is her honorable mention for the 3 stars TMR. Boost magic by 30% and equip rods. This is just a fantastic thing for anybody who still wants to use Freya on the global side. Freya doesn't have good weapon equipment selection because she can't equip a weapon, and that was supposed to be one of the things that limited her. Freya does get a boost from this. Also, there are some magic or hybrid units that could benefit from equipping a rod. Although most can just equip the rod. But still, you get some magic passives as well as the ability to equip rods. Not much else to say. Just good for specific units if you're a fan of those units. Next up is Amber, and this is kind of a interesting unit for anybody who is big into Sabine, who came on the Final Fantasy VI banner recently, because she has Fatal Knuckles, 130 attack, true dual hand fist. There aren't many true dual hand fists that I can even think of. Matter of fact, I think there's like the Domino from the 3-star character from her event, and I can't think of many others. So a true dual hand fist is pretty nice if you are ever wanting to use true dual hand fist users, but I'll just say right now it's pretty much one of those things that's, well, it might be useful one day. The other thing is that Global could probably make better use of it, because I think there have been some more interesting fist users. Right? There was the Tiger and Crane one, but that was kind of Spirit, so I'm not sure, but there is possibilities here for it to be useful. Fists kind of get a little bit sad, just because they don't get as much attention as they should. But yeah, I mean, it is basically your true dual hand fist option, so there you go. Plus, she's kind of cool, just the green hair with the suit. Yeah. Anyway, continuing on is Vesvia. Vesvia? It rhymes with a female body part. Bad old Seinfeld joke. Anyway, Vesvia is a mage 4-star that goes up to a 6-star. Should have said so is Amber. But holy cow, if we don't have something here that is incredible. Vesvia's TMR is a 40 magic and 40% magic accessory. Basically, if you use a mage and you don't have Rem's Super TMR, this is a really good second place. This is a really strong magic accessory. Tons of percentage on it and really nice stats too. Unless you're already hitting the 300% stats, this is just a absolutely fantastic accessory. But I never needed it on the JP side because I had 2 Rem Super TMRs. Oh, he's just taunting people now with his X-Wailiness. Anyway, yeah, for those people, I mean, this is another basically, you know, light Super TMR on a 4-star unit, so really good. I'd say getting a couple of her is really cute, and her hands are tucked inside her sleeves because I think it's too long. Yeah, that's cute. That's cute. And a water mage, you know, water, I think, could use a little more love. And last but not least, Regina, of course, the big one here, and it should be no surprise that she is not getting a global upgrade. I really don't think Regina needs a global upgrade, and I do understand that Xeno as well as Esther output a ton of damage, but she is a damage capper, as well as having chaining ability, and one of the big things about Regina's kit is that she has killers in her kit, and not just a few killers, like she specifically does extra damage versus demons, fairies, and machines. Machines is definitely a big one. Regina is a little bit squishy in terms of HP to balance how much power she can dish out. But yeah, she is a fantastic unit for dealing a lot of damage and having killers. She just, you know, turn 1 will fire off a really powerful shot to then cycle to her limit burst. You know, there's a way to just keep her doing a lot of damage over multiple turns. And it should be said that her TMR is quite powerful too. Boosts attack by 60% and boosts physical damage versus demons, fairies, and machines. This is just, I mean, like 60% attack. Oh, sorry, Super TMR. Super TMR. Read it in order, Umbra. Anyway, yeah, I mean, this is a powerful Super TMR. So just really good for physical attackers. And yeah, I mean, I think Regina's good enough. You can even use 2 Reginas together and not need some other damage dealer, so pretty damn good. And sorry, her Trust Mastery is a hat power amplifier. 40 attack, 25 defense, 25 spirit, enables Gunslinger, boost attack when equipped with a gun. So you know this is probably what you're going to have equipped to your Regina. 40 attack is good. I mean, you want as much attack as you can on this girl because she is just pure damage, right? But Gunslinger does point the direction that you're going to need to build your Regina. Super TMR gun, the true dual hand would be the best, whether it's Vincent's Super TMR or CG Jake. Both of those Super TMR guns, if they are enhanced too, can get a really nice extra bunch of attack percentage on him. Regina is just a really, really powerful character. I'm unsurprised that they did not give her any kind of a global upgrade. She's still really good. She'll still be really good into the future. And the only one who really, in terms of a damage capper, puts up a lot of, or more damage, I should say, before CG Noctis, was CG Sid, and that's when the True Dual Wield update comes out so that everybody can have 200% True Dual Wield. But yeah, I mean, Regina's on a solo banner, and what's interesting is that her step up, well, it looks to be about 24,000 Lapis, but it actually just guarantees you a Regina at the end of it, and there is a second guaranteed rainbow in there. Not a bad value at all if you're really looking for a DPS that can last you for a while. Provided that you can find anybody else who has a Regina, you're basically set for DPS in a lot of trials. Regina's one key weakness being that she doesn't have an element. So, I mean, but Global has, I feel like, pretty good elemental imbue options, better than JP had. So it's not really even a weakness of her. She should still shine really, really powerful. And I get it, if you already have a lot of DPS, if you're waiting for the next healer or the next tank or whatever, you know, it's not a big deal. I'm just trying to highlight that I think this is still a very strong unit, even for the global side, with all the power creeping going on. Regina, don't underestimate her, and don't undervalue her either. And for people who have missed a lot of the more recent DPSs, It's a solar rainbow banner. You can't ask for a much better chance than that. Although, you know, RNG be RNG. Anyway, there is going to be a 5% rainbow summon as well. Now, this is going to be a thing in the future if JP is any kind of indication still for global. 5% rainbow banner is pretty nice, so it gives you just a higher chance of getting rainbows. But as most of us will say, while it is nice to get that extra percentage, it is not... You can still do a lot of 5% pulls, 11 pulls, and get absolutely nothing. So don't be overly excited. The nice thing, though, is that they are going to kind of pad it a little bit. Obtain a 5-star guaranteed 20% Regina ticket with each summon with the summon banner. So, I mean, if you're getting nothing out of it, but in the future, you may want to save your Lapis. Just because, one, the Regina banner gives you a guaranteed Regina at the end of it, so if that's really the way you're valuing, that's a good way to go. The other thing is that there are 10% rainbow banners in the future, although probably on, you know, so, yeah, I don't know. I'm just saying that you don't necessarily need to go with that. And the other thing to remember, with the 3rd anniversary coming up, if the rewards are like JP, there could be a good number of 5 stars in your future, free 5 stars, depending on how your luck rolls. So a 5-star right now may not be the best value. It may be better just to, you know, go specifically for Regina, a really good unit that you can get off a single rainbow banner, or, you know, just wait and see what the 3rd Annie gives you. But either way, I'm lukewarm on it. I'm Luke Skywalker warm. Other than that, Regina's story event will come to global with a crafted 2-hand gun with some extra limit burst damage, so great for new players who are looking to gear themselves. Item World will return with swords, whip, guns, and fist. Hey, guns! Gun boost just in time for Regina. There you go. It's almost like they planned it or something. But yeah, that's basically the thing. While all of this data is, of course, subject to change, based on the official data, it is nice to see Regina coming, and she will be still pretty darn powerful, so I don't think you got to worry about that too much if you've been waiting for them. So yeah, that's my impressions, and let me know. Are you excited for Regina? Are you going to hold off? Are you waiting for Aerith, who is... well, let's be honest, probably E3, because, you know, Square Enix... this year... now that Sony's not going to be there, Square Enix looks to be coming out swinging. Anyway, that's all for now. See you next time.